ABS-CBN News, 26th of September 2023, to challenge China's hegemony, the democratic U.S. recognizes two courageous Pacific states. In the Rose Garden of the White House in Washington, D.C., USA, on April 21, 2023, U.S. President Joe Biden gets ready to sign an executive order establishing the White House Office of Environmental Justice. On Monday, U.S. President Joe Biden declared that the U.S. had formally recognized two tiny Pacific republics. Biden claims that Washington will open diplomatic ties with the Cook Islands and Niue, recognizing them as sovereign and independent governments. The action will support the upkeep of a free and open Indo-Pacific region, according to Biden. He continued by saying that the accords to acknowledge the two countries will also aid in reducing illicit fishing, addressing climate change in a region that is fragile, and fostering economic development. According to the U.S. State Department, Niue Premier Dalton Tagalagi and U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken signed a joint statement on Monday to establish diplomatic ties between the two countries. Why does the U.S. care about the Cook Islands and Niue? Despite a combined population of less than 20,000, the Cook Islands and Niue comprise a sizable economic zone in the South Pacific. Both autonomous countries in free association with New Zealand have differing degrees of Wellington-related foreign and defense policies. The South Pacific has evolved from being viewed as a relative backwater to a crucial battlefield for competition between the U.S. and an increasingly aggressive China over the past few decades. Beijing has significantly increased its military, political, and economic might in the vital maritime region. Biden promises Pacific leaders new things. At the beginning of a summit with the 18 members of the Pacific Islands Forum, the Cook Islands and Niue announced their recognition. This move is perceived as part of an American charm drive to prevent additional Chinese incursions into the strategically important area Washington has long regarded as its backyard. The Forum unites states and territories dispersed throughout the Pacific, ranging from Australia to microstates and archipelagos with low populations. However, the absence of Solomon Islands Prime Minister Manasseh Sogavare, currently strongly associated with Beijing, will highlight China's influence. The Indo-Pacific region will remain free, open, affluent, and safe as long as the United States remains dedicated to securing it. At the welcoming ceremony, Biden stated, "We're committed to working with all the nations around this table to achieve that goal. As we seek to tackle the challenges that matter most to our people's lives, the recognition of these two island states will enable us to expand the scope of this enduring partnership," he continued. Additionally, Biden promised to collaborate with Congress to increase financing for the region by $200 million, €189 million, for initiatives that will improve public health, combat illicit fishing, mitigate the effects of climate change, and promote economic growth.